life, she has been a spiritual counselor to such San Francisco luminaries as Empress Donna Sachet and Mr. San Francisco Levin. Please welcome Amy Sibley McPherson.
Oh.
McPherson, and I am the pastor of Jesus Christ of Living on the Cross Church. I'm supposed to be here tonight. Wasn't she a lovely little gal? She really has a gift, doesn't she? Now, speaking of gifts, it's almost Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. My husband, Dewey Ray, died on Valentine's Day. You know, I know for most people it's a day dedicated to love and romance. In fact, I will be performing a wedding on Valentine's Day. Yes, a couple of weeks ago, I was at a little Lesbian gathering. And after I finished speaking, the little Lesbians came up to me. Oh, she was a sight. She had all kind of nails and screws and hooks and things all over her face. She looked like outside down at this hardware. I was a little bit afraid to get too close to her. I was worried something on her face was going to get caught up in my hair. But she was sweet. She said, Amy, what do you think of gay marriages? I said, darling, there's no such thing. It's all a living hell. She said, I've been homosexuals getting married. What do you think about homosexuals getting married? And I said, well, I think some people don't know when they're well off. Except maybe the spare parts. She just leave well enough alone. See, now I know whereof I speak. My husband, Dewey Ray, was my cross to bear. Not a Christian man, my husband. Oh, he had vices. For every hour I spent studying my Bible, he spent studying the racing forms. For every hour I spent on my knees praying to God, he spent on his knees shooting dice behind the hotsy-totsy. For every hour I spent walking hand in hand with God, he spent arm in arm with some whore of Babylon. And I said to Dewey Ray, the wages of sin are death. Didn't know his would be so dramatic. What happened was, he was up at Lake Kauai bass fishing. Oh, he could have been out buying me a gift, but no, he was up at the lake drunk bass fishing. How many of y'all bass fish? The rest of you maybe don't know how a bass boat works. You know, you sit up on a little chair with the boat going backwards, real slow, so you can troll. All right, so Dewey Ray's trolling along, and I guess he hit something in the water, a rock or a tree stump or something, and that knocked him up out of his chair, and he got all tangled up in the ropes and the fishing tackle, and he fell right into the water. Now, I guess on the way out of his chair, he bumped the throttle up to full tilt, and the well, the boat finally hit a houseboat when they drug him up out of the water. He was such a mess. Yes, I ran down to the hospital. Doctor said they didn't think he was going to make it. Well, I thought this is my last chance to bring him to God. My little Valentine's Day present to Jesus. Well, I prayed over him, yes, the Spirit moved me. I was quoting scripture, I was speaking in tongues. The nurses came in and said that other patients were complaining about the noise. I said, get thee behind me, Satan, I'm doing the Lord's work. his face, looked at me and said, "Jesus Christ, get this hound of hell away from me!" And then he laid back there. I think he saw the devil. Called out to Jesus, and Jesus snapped him away. Yes, did he die in that way? Was the best Valentine's Day present. Well, that little Lesbian was not put off by the story of no marriage. She asked me, "Amy, would you officiate at my wedding on Valentine's Day?" Well, I thought that was so sweet. Her and her girlfriend seemed to be so much in love. I said, "Sure, I'll do that for you, darling." Well, I went back to my congregation and told them, you would have thought I asked the devil to come in and run the bingo game. Even my friend Ida come over to my house. She had her undies in such a bunch she could hardly walk. She said to me, "Amy, this same-sex marriage business is part of the homosexual agenda." I said, "For heaven's sakes, Ida, what would the homosexual agenda look like? Flower arranging from 9 to 11, break for brunch, home decorate from 1 to 3, take over the world from 3 to 5. The opera?" She said, "This is a threat to the family." I said, "Ida, how do these people threaten your family? Do a couple of love-crazy drag queens got your grandson held hostage trying to teach him how to walk in pumps?" I said, "For heaven's sakes, Ida, these people are family. They didn't just hatch from eggs." Oh, everybody talks like marriage is ruled by the laws of supply and demand. If you give homosexuals some, there won't be enough for everybody. God was in grammar school. Sometimes I just want to smack her upside the head. Well, I'm going to perform that marriage on Valentine's Day. I figure after a mistake like Dewey Ray, I got no business telling anybody who to love or marry. Jesus said, "Love one another," and that is good enough for me. Well, I've had a lovely time being here tonight. Thank you, and God bless.